Welcome to another episode of Brain Shapes. Today, we are joined by a spectacular and amazing artist, Mars. She is an incredible, talented young woman. So let's welcome her to Brain Shapes. Welcome to another episode on Brain Shapes. Today, our guest is Mars, and she is an artist, and with living with a TBI, and we are here to discuss what it's like for her and how she manages everything, and just how awesome she is. So
celebrate that.
Celebrate, yeah. So without further ado, welcome.
Thank you so
much. So can you tell us a little bit about what TBI is?
Yeah, so TBI is a traumatic brain injury. I got mine from a car accident in 2021, and then they can affect and everybody's completely kind of different kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to learn more from different kinds of people because everybody's different. Mine affected my back left part of my brain, so it affects my my vision and my memory.
Okay.
Are the two main things that it affected. I got discharged from speech therapy.
Nice.
yeah, at least for the summer.
Right. Cool.
For the summer, but it's a lot of just relearning how to get back into regular living independently.
Right.
And keeping track of what you're supposed to.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's not living independently for a while, right? So just getting back into it.
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Cool. I mean, not cool, but
No, I get it.
Yeah. Very, very neat.
Good that you're moving forward with it.
Good. Cool that you're moving forward. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So cool, excellent. So now, taking a step back for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Can you share a little bit about yourself and what are your hobbies and all the things you do and interests?
Yeah, so I'm an artist. I go by Mars. I'm mostly a painter, and I start to do live paintings.
Oh, cool.
So I go to different music festivals or plays or different kinds of live events, and I set up my canvas and I paint to what is going on. I used to be an actor. But the accidents, my ability to memorize dialogue is not a thing anymore. But in a weird way, I got really into music, and I can remember and understand lyrics and chords
good.
and a song. For some reason, having a melody to it makes my memory able to remember it, but remembering a page of dialogue I couldn't do, but remembering a song I can.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I've kind of where I've kind of switched into that.
Nice.
Completely.
Cool.
I'm an artist. I do that. I just started getting into the cosplay scene.
Oh yeah, cosplay.
That's been really fun.
Nice.
I'm assisting someone at Lowell. I don't know if you've ever heard of Lowell Makes. It's a big art place in Lowell that has
cool.
open it's studio space. It's a communal space.
Nice.
Though you can use all their tools and get to meet up and do bigger projects with other people. Yeah. Yes.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds all like great things.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite character cosplay?
I just did Jubilee from X-Men.
Oh, X-Men.
Yeah.
Nice.
We
Nice.
just did that. That was really fun. We did Wolverine and Jubilee, and then my next one we're gonna do is Harley Quinn and Joker.
Oh, nice.
you love
nice.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah. Well, I've
used
seen like the Joker
Yeah.
film,
Yeah.
and yeah,
Oh, I love it.
right,
I haven't
yeah,
seen. Yeah, I'm waiting for the second one to come
right,
out.
same,
Yeah, that'd be
same,
cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's really cool. Yeah, my mom's kind of like
Dark. It's just
dark.
It is dark though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's its own thing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool. That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, so looks like all fun things. So diving back in for a couple seconds, if you feel comfortable with this, how can you tell us how the accident like happened?
I'll try not to get like too into it. 'cause
Yeah,
that's-
no worries.
But it was just on the highway.
Okay.
Our car, I guess the wheel malfunctioned. Our car just malfunctioned and we flipped off the
Oh
highway.
no.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like talking too
Yeah.
much
No,
about
no
it.
worries.
fine.
No
No.
worries.
Yeah.
Move. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Cool. No worries. So
With that experience you had, then you
yeah,
woke
that
up
must have
and
been.
had to just
Yeah,
navigate
I
from
woke
there,
up
right?
like they put me in a coma, a medically induced coma, and I
Right.
woke up like a month and a half later,
Oh wow.
and I had to relearn everything, kind of like what is the life that I used to have,
Yeah.
or what kind of person
Right.
I used to be.
I'm sure. Yeah.
My last year when I first woke up, the last year and a half of my life was like I didn't remember at all.
Oh no.
So I had to relearn
Right.
Wow.
my memories.
That must have.
And how to
been-
like speak
Yeah.
and it's like do full sentences and
Yeah.
everything, but a lot of it was remembering my memory, just getting all my memories
Right.
back.
Yeah.
But slowly like I did a lot of like reading and like mind games and like I had speech therapy and stuff like that, and now I can remember. And slowly, like the more experiences that you
Right.
have,
Yeah.
it clicked in. If I had that memory before, if I remembered that some word or something would like trigger an old memory. So a lot of times
Wow.
me just like talking and being back in the world, it couldn't even have anything to do with it, but like
Wow.
somebody said like some word and it triggered an old memory.
Wow.
And they slowly like came back.
slowly they
Yeah.
Slowly
wow.
they all came back because now I remember up to the morning of
To
the
that
accident.
morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
that's great. Were there any like a particular kind of doctor that helps you do that, or is it just a combination of things?
I guess my neurologist,
Yeah.
my neurologist and my speech therapist.
Speech therapy, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of what helped me is like you just want to obviously in a safe way, but like
Right.
only do what you can handle, but also like just be in in familiar places.
Yeah.
Definitely helps a lot. So I moved back in.
Helps it come up.
Yeah, like I think being versus like me like being at the hospital for like a month and a half.
Right.
Also, it's very if you can't remember things, things don't click in very easily. Everything stays
Yeah.
very abstract for a long
Yeah.
time. But being back in your own house with your old memories,
Right.
like pictures everywhere.
Sure.
There's a lot of pictures. Old
Yeah.
people can come and visit from your neighborhood, like eating at the old places that you used to eat at.
Just keep going
visiting
back
your old
into-
work. It's
Yeah.
makes a lot of what you need to do is like fold back into like your old kind of habits, and like they do weirdly click in.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they do
Good
click
crazy, but wow. What?
in. Yeah, it was very different.
Yeah. I'm sure that was really tough.
Yeah, it's just like yeah, it's a mind trip a little bit.
Yeah.
I can,
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
What? So you briefly covered this, I think. So what? So what was your life? like immediately following your accident, like how after, yeah.
After the accident, I woke up in a coma, and I was 2.5 hours up north.
Oh, really?
I was in New Hampshire from my home.
Right.
So that's what that hurt. I think helped my memory a lot too, just being back in my like hometown or home city, and like being around everything. Because New Hampshire, it was you only know the hospital, because also you can't leave the property either.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like you're just in completely far away from everything and everybody.
Yeah.
Which does not help if you're trying to remember who you used to be.
It's sort of, it's such an alien place. There's nothing there to
like grab
hold of.
Yeah.
They had a lot of art in the hospitals. I remember my aunt would like wheel me around and like show me all the different
So that was good.
Yeah, all the different art and stuff.
So now, what was your life like after the accident, and has anything changed?
I guess a lot has changed.
Right,
but
obviously.
Yeah. I think it's just trying to like click back into like what I guess also what feels good for you. For me, like right now, it's not necessarily about trying to get all the old things back, because some things is just like it feels a lot better to just kind of let those things be as they were.
Right.
Yeah.
And just like that's what my life used to be.
Right.
And it just hurts more trying to get that and failing that you can't failing because you're not making the same
kind
you can't
of progress.
Like you can't do that anymore.
No.
So instead of keep trying to do it, it's just like
let it go.
Yeah. No. It just you're still an artist, you're still creative, like you can still have the friends and family that you do have around you. You just have to like focus on what you can do now and
moving
kind
forward.
of but I still paint. I'm still like very much into painting. I was always a painter. I just took a woodshop class.
Oh, cool.
Because before the accident, I used to like make my own canvases and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Because I used to paint really big.
Yeah.
And it's expensive to buy big canvases, so I just make them. I would just make them out of like duck cloth and stuff. But I didn't want to. I obviously couldn't touch any like dangerous machinery before. But now I'm to a point like I can actually like be trusted with like like a chop saw and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's
so we're
great.
back to painting a little bit bigger, which is fun.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to get commissioned to do like different murals.
Oh, fun.
That would be like a cool goal to do.
Yeah.
I love doing murals.
Nice. Where have you like done them?
Right now I just paint at Lowell Makes a Lot.
Oh,
it's a
nice.
huge warehouse and you could just kind of go crazy.
Right. Oh, nice.
Have you done a mural before somewhere, or like just for yourself, kind of thinking?
Not really. I
experiment
kind of just attacked my room, and like it's probably a good thing that I'm like getting called to do them in the outside world, because my room can finally like just be my room.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna start doing them at like music festivals.
Oh,
that'll be
fun.
cool.
Yeah.
I haven't. My first one is in like a month. But you could just like it's similar to live painting too, because you still have the music and everybody around you. You're painting to it, but like you get to paint nice and big.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you do like a live painting.
Yeah.
You're gonna do it big.
Yeah. Always big.
Who the artists that?
It changes all the time.
Cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna meet them when I'm there.
Awesome.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you cope with your TBI and the lifestyle that you have? Kind of like what would like kind of over time like
any places that I'm still kind of see it.
Yeah, and
if that makes sense.
Yeah, kind of like how does the TBI
or interact with your just regular, like doing the things you want to do.
Yeah. And like, has it changed and how has it affected your well-being?
Yeah, okay. I guess a number one thing is to be patient with yourself. Be very, very patient. Just because something was used to be easy, it's not, that doesn't mean like you can't do it. It's just like you have to, give yourself a little bit more time, a little bit more forgiveness. That it takes a little bit more to do it. I would probably also say that goes for all the people that you're interacting with too, like all your family and friends and everybody, to like be a little bit patient with you. They're not, it's not the same as like a regular kind of thing. It's a little bit of that extra step of like, you just need, I can get there, I just need like a little extra like hand sometimes. And people are more than willing to like help you. Just have to like be a little bit more okay with saying things straight up that you need help and or that you are struggling. I've learned to just be like, you have to have thick skin of just like say that like, I can't do this, I need your help right now.
Or else no one would know, right?
And
like,
they don't know necessarily
what,
or they don't know how. I think with brain injuries too, a lot of people don't know how to help you either. They don't see what you're struggling, what's tripping you up, and like how to like go ahead and help. I definitely give myself more time to do a task. Or if I'm feeling, I think for me, if I get really stressed out, my memory is gone. Personally, with mine, my memory is, if I'm stressed out, my memory is gone. Like you couldn't tell me like like the simplest like that window is green, or like go walk 2 steps to the left. That's way too many words and I can't understand anything. So I just have to like stop and just breathe, because like any step is too many steps. And then like slowly, when you get it back, it's like focus on like the absolute like basic minimum, but also like basic steps that you're gonna have to do.
What you have to do
to be
in
like,
that moment.
Like what can get me to here to here. Don't make it like complicated big things. Be like, I need to sit on this stool right now, or like not stool, but I'll say
wherever you are.
Say bus stop. I need to sit here right now, and I need to write down when to get off the bus. You have to do is like set an alarm, like get off the bus. It sounds like a stupid thing that people don't really think about, but like if you don't know where you are and you're stressed out and you're not really thinking about I don't recognize landmarks when I'm like stressed out. I will literally have to like listen to an alarm that says get off the bus right now, and you just blindly listen to it and it'll click in later.
You gotta trust
that, like me before, like I knew what I thought was stressed when I was doing it. And when I'm stressed out, I don't remember anything. So it's just like preparing for that, and just learning to trust the steps that I put like for myself. Or like another big one was the car. It would be like finding the car, or like knowing where I am. Oh my God, I got lost at the mall for hours and hours because I couldn't find but I take pictures of my car, where I am, and picture of the exit, of the entrance that I left to the thing, because some places don't have the like airports. Not everybody places like that.
Right, it's not labeled. And
honestly, I use when I can. I use handicap. I still have my handicaps, so at least I know I'm in the front. I'm in the front somewhere, and that helps like a lot.
That's huge.
But it's just making like little or like I have a calendar on my speech therapist had me do this. Is like I have a calendar on my phone, but it's not just for like events like people do. It'll be like very simple steps, like eat breakfast right now, or even you could break it down even more and be like, you're making an egg right now, or like turn on the oven, or turn off the stove. Turn off the stove is big ones or little ones, or whatever you need, or like you have this event, but you also need to like leave at this time. You need to remember like to leave time to get gas, or like you need to leave time to like break for like lunch or something. Remind yourself that like basic things that I'm stressed out, it's like nothing. Like, you have to like nothing. I need like simple like words, basic like next step for me to do.
Do you remember to check your calendar?
All the time. I'm on my calendar all the time.
That's That's great.
That's great.
I didn't used to use it before the accident, but now like I have I'll have the time of the event, but also when I need to leave for the event.
Sure.
Right.
Also, like, you know, obviously, like, take your meds or, like, eat right now or, like, put on your shoes. It sounds stupid, but, like, it helps. Like, whatever helps.
Yeah, whatever helps.
Or, like, practice your guitar right now or, like, you know, make lunch right now or, like, whatever that I need to do at that.
Right.
And sometimes you have to break down the day like that.
For
especially when you know you're going to be in a stressful, you're going to be stressed later.
Stressed.
If it's a busier kind of day.
Yeah.
In a different environment.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember you guys actually met at the Lowell General at the walk, the team walk.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was one of the things with Matty with his Tourette and you with your TBI. I know you guys sort of connected like, we just need people to just give us a little more time and just a little space.
Yeah.
So it's kind of interesting that intersection happened.
Yeah.
No, it's huge. I think that's what people need to understand.
Oh, yeah,
is us,
for sure.
Like, be a little bit more patient or just explain. It's not like dumbing it down. It's just like I need, you know, still treat it like an adult.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
That's a great point.
Yeah. It's not in that kind of way. It's just like I need like that extra like we're buffering. We're buffering a little bit. It's just our brains take a little bit our mind takes a little bit longer. To connect what the next step is.
Right.
Cool. So with knowing that, has your outlook changed in any way?
I guess completely. I don't know. I'm a lot more. I'm very grateful to be where I am, and everything that I can do. And I think that people take for granted a lot of like even just being able to get in a car and drive to this event and do a podcast by myself. Let's like. People, I just think it takes a little bit. It humbles you a little bit to live independently and be able to like. I can walk here. I can swallow this. I can like take a pen, like hold this pen and write down like ideas that I have, and be able to like give back and stuff to share them with the rest of the people. I haven't left Lowell yet, so I'm still trying to find more people. Yeah, but it was really cool meeting you, like meeting more people that have that kind of similar kind of. I don't want to use the word struggle, but different
challenge.
Challenge. Challenges, different things that you have to deal with. Dealing with the world. We're all dealing with things. As
every
humans,
one of us.
you're dealing with things. So
exactly.
it's just like, I think that's what we were talking about before too. Is like, it's not. Thought flew away. Like it's not it's just different. It's not it's not like bad or anything. Or like looked down or anything. It's just like a different way that where you have to like think a little bit about things.
Right. It's not
like
it's not that it's bad. It's just different.
Yeah, it's not like at a lower level.
Yeah, it's having that respect that it is that truly is different versus I think sometimes a lot of times it's seen as a like a disability.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like like it's a less than or a negative, and it's not. It's just different.
It's just different. Yeah. And sometimes it might be like kind of okay to have what people go through to like really as like a unique, so everyone, that's what makes everyone different,
No, everyone has a story.
Exactly.
And challenges and everything
challenges,
that they're working through.
Yeah. So you're trying to hope and find other ways of meeting people to kind of help them through that process?
Yeah. I want to eventually I do want to go back and get my master's in like art therapy.
Nice.
Because art has helped me so much, and like when you can't focus on when the rest of the world is just like crazy or you're not thinking about I can't figure out the solution to these problems. Like what I can do is figure out my painting. So like that's what, like when all else fails, like I'll just paint.
Yes.
And it like helps me like let go and just forget about everything else and just focus on that. Have you ever seen 50 First Dates?
No.
I joke that that's like my movie because it's this girl.
It's called 51st
51st Dates. It's like
51st Dates.
Yeah, 51st Dates. It's such a cute movie. It has like Adam Sandler and
He's funny.
yeah, that woman. I forget her name now. She's really sweet. It's like a rom-com. It's like in Hawaii kind of thing. And similar thing, she wakes up from an accident.
Oh, wow.
And she her memories it affected her memory, but she can only remember things for 24 hours.
Oh my God.
For only 24 hours, and then she forgets it. But when she's like really stressed, but she's a painter, so it's like every single day she starts a new painting, and then every night like her dad like repaints the walls white because she's not gonna remember it, and then she can repaint the wall when she does the same thing like every day. But you could see like all of her art. You can see even if her regular consciousness doesn't remember the things that happens to her like throughout her life, her subconscious does because it comes in through her paintings.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
right.
and I think that's a huge like thing that I've noticed is like even if your mind doesn't remember something, your body remembers it.
Yeah.
That's something that I learned. It's like
that's cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And you can remind yourself of things that you used to be.
Yeah.
Or like maybe just feelings that you used to have kind of thing. And it'll come through like through your art or through your painting. It comes through in like completely other ways of it. If just because you can't like remember it, like remember an action or remember an event kind of thing, you can hook on to like the feeling. Like that's what I try to like recreate with try to capture with painting. It's like you can try to at least get there. If maybe in an abstract way, but you can still get there. Through your painting.
Nice. Yeah.
That's so
cool. Yeah, it's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So in terms of people wise and friends and family, how have they helped you how have they helped you in ways and how has it helped and if it has helped?
No, of course. I'll say my brother helps with just being like a little bit of like a wise ass and just like staying very just like joking with me and just still giving me shit, even though I don't know if I could say that.
No worries. It's A-okay.
Like shooting me like like nothing's changed in that like regard kind of thing. Like you can just kind of mess around with. My meme used to come over like every day because I couldn't be alone yet. Okay. So she would come over like not babysit, but she would like come over like hang out with me.
Hang out with you, yeah.
And we would they gave us like a big packet of like different like games and like brain games and stuff to do. So she would just help me with that kind of thing. I'm really into board games.
Oh, fun.
Because that's like another like you can focus on like the world is like so stressed out, but I can focus on like how to be good at this game.
Just
like instead of the rules of life, anything like I could just focus on the game. I'm in like a board game club and we just play board games like every week. But same with like I'll have family over and stuff or friends over and everything and play. I love board games. They can't necessarily focus my attention's not too great on like with like screens and like watching things, but like a game's like so much more interactive.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That I can focus on it a lot better.
Yeah,
my attention can focus on it like a lot better. Yeah,
awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So perfect. And so personally, for you, what has helped, and what has helped and what hasn't?
And like things kind
like
of
how people
how like generally like maybe like if it's techniques or
okay,
just that
or using your calendar definitely is
yeah
something.
Calendar helps a lot. I think if I'm feeling too stressed out, or I know that it's getting too stressed out, it's just like call it. Just like maybe you call the day early.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't do all the things that you were gonna do, or just take a very long, nice lunch. Like be out. I love outside. Just like just be gentle with yourself, and just like get and be comfortable with the fact that you're not gonna get to the solution. It's not solvable right now or today or honestly anytime. Like just
there's no time.
Yeah,
frame
there's
on that. Just
nothing. Just be okay with it. Just settling and not having to get to that end, because maybe that ends. It used to be easy to get to, but now it's not. So we just just
don't
be
worry
gentle.
about it.
Just put it on a shelf.
Yeah, put it on the shelf.
Yeah, and just end the day.
End the day.
Yeah,
I can hear so many words of wisdom that you have learned that would be so good for lots of people.
I've got some wisdom too. I've got some wisdom.
I know, but that's why you have people here, is to share.
Exactly. I know, and it is good to almost like get each other's wisdom.
Exactly.
And learn from it. So now, I know you might have covered this earlier, but what advice would you give others with or without a TBI?
Ooh. I guess those are two separate.
Yeah.
things.
Oh yeah.
I guess somebody else who is just maybe start with that, who is kind of early on the journey.
Maybe just like people like who is early on, like what advice would you give people who have like on, like my mom said, like who are early on the journey of recovery from my TBI?
I think it's just very important to be gentle with yourself and just maybe don't focus so hard on trying to get what you used to be good at back, because that's not necessarily even going to come back, and that's okay. Like you're still you.
Exactly.
Like even if you don't like do the same kind of things that you used to be good at, like you're still you, and you're still your regular things that caught you, like used to like passions and stuff, like will return in different kind of ways, and in different places than you think of. It's not attached to like a specific a specific physical thing. It's more, it's more of like the feeling of that you can find other outlets to get back.
Nice.
Wow.
Cool.
That's awesome.
And so with that being said, to kind of wrap this up, is there any artwork you would want to share?
Sure. I have an Instagram.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm trying to start my own thing, but right now it's just Mars, like MRC.
Okay.
And then
MRC,
and then underscore. Where am I going? Yeah, underscore dot like period art, like ART.
Nice. Cool.
Awesome.
And you can find my stuff on there.
Nice.
Super.
I'm gonna try to get like a studio going, but like right now that's what I have.
That's
my
good.
plan.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I thank you very much for coming in and being on the show. I know it was a long ride getting you, but but you got here.
We got
having
here.
the right number of the address, so
Yes.
that wasn't on you.
So it wasn't on you. So so cool. Well,
thank you.
thank
cool.
you, and enjoy this episode.
Cool. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Very cool to meet.
Yes.